Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Awesome. All right. So the reason I am hosting this emergency meeting is because I received the samples of the inserts for inside of the Kaiba case, okay? Now, it is very important to me that I get the feedback of people who are planning to purchase, guys. If you are not planning to purchase, like, I don't really care about your input. It's pretty negligible, to be honest with you. So it's very important, guys, that we keep it to people who are interested in purchasing this product and like who are kind of like cash ready, if that makes sense. All right. So, all right. This opening method is not an option. I will not be doing this. Like, just from my experience, I've been using this case. I don't like this method of removing things, okay? So this is not an option. So here's the two solutions that I came up with. One of them, shout out to, I believe Broby, who came up with this one, or Brandon, shout out to you. Or I think it was somebody else, I don't know. But listen, this is most likely the method that I'm going to go with, but I would like your input, all right? This is a comment section, just so you know. This right here, oh shit. Okay, like, by the way, ignore the fitness here because this is a different type of styrofoam. We have to adjust that. So it'll be adjusted for final product, but everything will be like how you saw on the original one. You're out. That was really cringe. All right, see you, Chris. Bye, man. This is most likely the way that I'm gonna go with. The reason is because the two-piece makes it very easy to remove the items. Like, it's just so, it's a lot easier to maneuver with, okay? Especially for if you're trying to bring cards to, I don't know how to explain it. I just found that this is such an easy way to move the stuff, okay? Like, check this out. Okay, the other method is this, which is like corner tabs, right? You put them here and you go like this and you lift it up, okay? Ignore these parts. These will most likely not be there. It'll probably just be the top ones where you go like this, okay? The one-piece setup is, let me show you guys. So there's this right here. This is the one-piece one, okay? It just doesn't move as easily as I would like it to. It's not as intuitive. So let's fill it up with cards. And you can see the fit here is a lot better. This is what most likely you will be receiving. No, this is what you will be receiving 100%. By the way, it's not gonna be like this. This is all gonna be carbon fiber for the final product. So it's all gonna be, it's gonna be like a nice finish at the front. But again, lifting it like this it's just no bueno for me. Like, it just seems not intuitive. That's the best way I can come up. Like this, the struggle is too much. And this is after I actually took out a millimeter here. So like, I actually took out a millimeter so that it moves. So it's moving a little bit here. You see that? The original one, there is no movement. So let me show you. if you put the original one in, it's perfect fit. No movement whatsoever, right? But again, this whole like this method is not happening. Like it's not gonna work. So most likely what I'm thinking is this. So these will be sold in sets of 4, okay? They will not be sold in sets of, they're not gonna be sold individually. Sets of 4 only, all right? So if you're not purchasing set of 4, doesn't matter like what your input is. So what I will most likely do is, because when you have a set of 4, you have to protrude this a little bit because I don't want the cards to move, right? So I need them to sit, because you see here that there's a foam that goes to the, there's a foam here that holds everything in place, right? And the cards have to go above the level. So you'll be able to pick up the thing. Let me show you. So let's just say that this is in here, okay? And if you have one of these, see it sits at the top, you can still close the case. You can still close the case like this, okay? You see that? But you can remove this like this without having to lift cards up, right? So this one, for the top layer, it works if there's no holes or anything like that. This part, kind of annoying, but I really like the 2-piece part, because the 2-piece part makes it so easy to like let's just say you want to show 2 sides like this, you know what I mean? You can put here, take that, show that side right there. And not only that, later on, if I decide to develop booster box ones, you'll be able to have booster boxes in one layer, like so. You see that? And you'll be able to have the cards on one layer and then the booster boxes on one layer. See that? 100. Adam just texted me. What's going on, Adam? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the collector team. I just think that the 2-piece version is just the most intuitive. So that way, number one, you won't get this movement because I'll be able to lock it in place and you'll just be able to lift easily like this, right? And then the top part is what I would like to ask you guys is, should the top piece be 2 pieces, or should it be just a single piece? Or a single piece with the holes cut out. I am not a fan of doing this to take the thing out. Like, this is not a solution. I was getting pissed off even when I was with PSA doing this shit. So like, would you think that the top piece should be like this? But even then, like, look at this. Look at how, like, imagine taking out this whole thing just to show somebody what's underneath, right? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't look that good. I think 2-piece all the way, every single layer being 2-piece, in my opinion, is the one that makes the most sense. Music said, would single piece add stability? No, not really, because again, the thing is that whatever we decide, whether 2-piece or 1-piece, what's going to happen is it's going to protrude, right? And you can see here, it pushes against this, right? So this holds the cards in place. Like, what I went into a PSA just holding it like a regular briefcase and not a single card moved. So that is not really a problem. The price for these is most likely going to be 55 US dollars plus shipping. Shipping is about 20 bucks to the States, $15 to Canada. That's what the price is going to be for the inserts, most likely. So it's going to be black pieces with carbon fiber finish at the top, and it's going to be this high density foam that you see here. This is the density. This is the original density that I had. This is the original one. I think it's too flimsy. And then this is the second density that I had, and I think this one's too, like, it's too hard. If I can get this one in black, I don't mind, but I feel like this is the best density to go with. This is the density that they used in the actual case. I think as long as the shifting is no, there will be no shifting because they will be like perfectly cut. Like these are just samples, so they're not going to be the final product. Would I ever consider doing white? I wanted to do white. The problem is that it will get dirty as hell. What I might do is maybe the white foam and then carbon fiber at the top and the bottom. So what would happen is you would still get that nice, because I like white background on the back of my PSA cases. Like, look at this. It looks really clean, right? Let me see. See that? So I actually like the white. So what I might consider doing is white background where the foam is white and then the carbon fiber finish at the front. Do 4 of them fill up the whole briefcase? Yes, 4 of them. Four of them basically fit the whole briefcase. I was thinking of going like thinner, and if I cut out like a couple more inches here, I might be able to fit 5 layers. If you guys would be interested in something like that, let me know. Like I would love any feedback right now. I am gonna be putting them up for pre-order tomorrow. And if like for like the people who are like close followers of the channel, if you guys are interested in pre-ordering them, I am gonna make them available tomorrow. It's gonna be like the final prototype is not gonna be the final prototype is not going to be like what you're gonna be ordering, like the images that you're gonna see. Like I said, it's gonna be white with carbon fiber. This is just a rough draft. Because the molds for the carbon fiber are like they're really expensive if I'm not ordering a lot of them. Like this was already like 500 bucks worth of samples, and I didn't even put anything on them, like anything special. Will pre-order be the same price when it actually releases? No. So the early backers will be able to order it for $55. And then the final release will be around $60. So it's like you're getting like 10% off pretty much. And the estimated timeline for the final product is probably around like 2 months maybe, like before I release them, because no, actually no, it's gonna be shit. No, it's probably gonna be like, I'm gonna say 6 months. It will probably be released before the Ultimate Kaiba set releases in the TCG. So that's 100%. But I don't want to get... So let's just say Q4 2023. Yeah, let's just say Q4 2023. Like, that's most likely the latest. But again, like, you never know. Like, we had that same issue with the binders. It all depends on, like, if custom lets it through. But like, I just think that this is actually such a... I think that this cutout is, yes, it's not the best aesthetic, but in my opinion, it just adds so much customizability. Like, look at this. Imagine you're able to like put booster boxes like this, right? Like, that's so cool, man. No, the briefcase is the Kaiba briefcase that you got, the one that Konami is releasing. Noah, if you want to order them, I am ordering, what's it called? I am ordering a bunch. So if you want to like save on money and order them all together, because we save about $65 each if we order them together, and then you guys can come pick them up from me. What are these compatible with? No, they are not just compatible with slabs. They're actually compatible with screw downs too. So like you see here, they actually fit screw downs as well. You can use the Konami ones. You can use the regular ones that Ultra Pro sells. I like the Konami ones, obviously, because like look at this. This is just incredible, right? Is the foam machine washable? I haven't tested that out yet, to be honest with you. Those are prismatic God box screw downs. Yeah, they are prismatic God box. But Konami has like these other ones that are like more mechanical or techy. You can pick up all of them from Yugi Card Market, yugimarket.com. But yeah, I don't have any extras. Like you guys cleaned me out when I had these up for sale. I had like 100 of them, and you guys bought them out like so quick. Granted, I had them for like way cheaper than everybody else, but still. Peep, my comment above would be a good selling point. What'd you say? You know what I just realized? Each OG set has 10 ultras. Your product will be perfect to display all the ultras from each set. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was actually trying to fit 5 of them, because if you had 2 briefcases, you'd be able to get basically all 10. Oh wait, no, there's 11 sets. Never mind. Scrap the idea. I actually tried to fit 6, but there's no way to fit 6 into this case, like no matter how hard you try, unless like you're basically putting like no anything in between, and I'm not a fan of that. Like I don't like them moving around. This was the best I could get, 5. So is it possible to have one of the trays be one piece and the rest be 2 pieces, so we can choose where to put the 1-piece tray, bottom or top, for display? Oh wow, that's a really good idea, Music, actually. That's actually a really good idea. Maybe if I do one, if you don't want it at the top, you can put it at the bottom. But the problem with that is if you decide to do that, you're basically only allowed to put 1 booster box. And if I don't put cutouts, what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to remove it if you put it at the bottom. Like if I decide to release booster box ones later on, I don't think you'll be able to... but then again, like I don't think a lot of people collect booster boxes like I do, so I don't know if... But I think it would be pretty cool, you know, to have the whole Exodia pieces here and then have LOB box here or something like that. Maybe I'll do one that has those 2 cutouts on the corners, but then these are ugly as well. So I don't know. I tried this one. This one's like really... I don't like it. Like now, like look at this. You get like these flimsy things here. I'm not a fan. But what I am gonna definitely try and do is make this one thinner I mean, so that I can fit more layers. If I can fit more layers, the cost will go up because you're getting more in the product, but again, you get more usability because you get 5 layers, which is 50 cards instead of 40 cards. You like the 2 layers. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go 2 layers. I think 2 layers, like, first of all, let's just say you don't like these here. What you can do is literally just put them like this, right? Like flip them upside down. And that way you have basically no holes on the middle, right? You still have the line, but still, like, you can still lift it up like this. It's less intuitive because there's less room, but I think that this is the best way to go about it. I'm definitely going to go 2 pieces, that's for sure. And then I'm going to think about whether I should put 1 layer of complete foam or 1 layer of just 2 pieces. I think if I do 2 pieces, it'll be a little bit cheaper as well. Like, I'll be able to keep the same price, because the price that I got quoted was basically, every single one of them cut up the same way. And you're going to have less quality control issues because, let's just say they forget to pack one that is not like a complete layer or whatever, you know what I mean? It's going to be a pain in the ass. But yeah, like, let me show you guys an example of what it would look like later on with the carbon fiber. So let me show you real quick. What if you made the cutout holes in the middle smaller? It would work. I tried. I tried to make them for like average fingers, right? And Adrian's like 10 push-ups. I tried to make them for average fingers, and these are the ones that fit my fingers. Let me show you though what it would look like. Would you ever consider making a video showing your thought process for the garden of binders? Like, what were you doing when the thought came to mind? So, you know, story time. Yeah, I don't mind. The garden of binders are getting discontinued soon. So once they're gone, I'll tell you guys a step-by-step on like what I was thinking when I was wanting to make them, because like they're very special to me. You know, every hobby I enter, I always end up making something. Like when I was in the statue game, I made my own pieces. I made my own statues. Foam. So here. It's gonna look so clean. Like, you guys are gonna be like, what the hell? How's this so cool? Alright, check this out. Alright, you see this? So you see that carbon fiber? That's what it would look like at the front, at the top. And then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna try and go for white. If I feel like it's gonna get too dirty, I'm just gonna go with black. But I'm gonna try to go for white because I think white would look really nice. But that's what it would look like. Hey, thanks for joining the group, Prevalent. I appreciate you joining the D-Boys. So you see that? Like, it looks so clean, right? So that's the goal, at least, right? And then The only thing that's going to be my criteria for this is how good will the glue be between the carbon fiber layer as well as the layer that's under it. Because if it's going to be flimsy where it kind of messes up like the functionality, I'm going to cut it out. But I don't think that will be the case. I think it's going to be really clean and nice. In my opinion, I think it looks really badass. So let me show you guys real quick. This is what it would look like with the black. And then this would be the back of it. So I'm going to make them as premium as I can make them. So this is the thing right here. This is what the front would be. It just looks like carbon. Obviously, it's not like actual carbon. There's no use for the actual carbon fiber here. Right? And then the back would look like this. What the hell is it? It's so annoying. Yeah, it would look like that. I think it would be pretty badass. This is the new design for the case. This is gonna be my what's it called? Brendan, so tune back and see what I was saying. See what I was saying about the design, but I have the final. I don't have the final prototype, but I have like the prototype that I'm going to pre-order, open pre-orders with. If you guys trust me that I'm going to bring you guys the best product possible, you can pre-order there. And if you think that, like if you'd rather wait and see the final thing, which I totally understand, you guys can do that as well. And you can wait there, but pre-orders we're gonna open tomorrow for 55 USD. And then, and what's it called? And it will be $20 US shipping. I will not be shipping these to Australia or the UK. Too many people scammed me with the binders. Unfortunately, like I had like one guy open a case for me today because like they lost his package. So I will not be doing that anymore. I will not be selling anywhere other than the US or Canada. Unfortunately, sorry guys. But yeah, yeah, I think, sorry, no, it's fine. It's a part of the business. I get it, but it's just, I gotta be a little bit more careful now. What about UK? No, I will not be opening the UK unless you are willing to take responsibility for the package and say like and if it's lost or anything like that, you're responsible. Otherwise, I can't ship to you. Price per sheet or the set of 4? It's gonna be a set of 4. If I make them 5 layers, like if I'm able to put them at 5 layers comfortably without any issues, like in terms of like the quality of the foam degrading or the quality of the cutouts degrading, like I'll show you. If you take a look at the foam here, this is a thicker foam, right? Like a higher density foam. If I can go to this layer and drop it to 5, to this density and drop it to 5 layers, you see how like the cutout here is kind of wonky. It's not as clean. So if that quality drops, I will not be going that way and I'll be going 4 layers. But I'm going to try and go for 5 layers And if that happens, then the price will be, I think, bumped another $8 or something like that. $8 or $10. So it'll be 65 plus shipping for 5 layers, 50 cards. It's a little bit hefty. It's a little bit hefty. I'm not gonna deny that. But the thing is, like you're storing your 50 most expensive cards, right? Like at that point, it's like I don't know. Like I don't mind paying $50 to store like thousands of dollars worth of cards. I'm from Dubai. How can I get a case? Well, I don't sell the case. I sell the foam. The foam you can get from Konami. And I have a video coming up with my thoughts on that on Friday. The video should be up for patrons as well as what's it called? YouTube members tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. If not Thursday, I'm gonna try and get it for tomorrow, or at least an early draft of it. What if we pre-order and you end up making 5 layers? Will you charge us additionally? No. So if you pre-order and there's and you're okay with 4, and if I end up doing 5, you will get 5 automatically. You don't have to pay extra. So yeah, like, I will not charge you extra for that. I'll just take it on the chin. But yeah, like you're supporting the project, right? Like you're taking the good with the bad, right? Like if it turns out something you don't want, that's the thing with pre-orders. But if it turns out to be something that you do want, you're getting that for free, right? So yeah, I think that should be a good compromise. I'm gonna try my best to make it 5 layers though. I'm pretty sure I can make it 5 layers. The only thing is with the carbon, will I be able to do that? So I will let you guys know. But yeah, if you guys want to pre-order, the link will be up tomorrow, and it will go live with the video that's dropping tomorrow for my visit of PSA. But anyway, I figured I would show you guys this. I'm glad that most of you guys agree with me with the 2 layers. I think the 2 layers makes the most sense. And with the carbon fiber, it's gonna be so nasty, bro. Like you guys are gonna be like so blown away. It's gonna be so blown. It looks so nice, man. Even with the shitty foam that I was using, like at PSA, like when I opened the case, they were like, "Holy smokes, that looks so clean." So imagine with carbon fiber and the white background, like it's gonna really be nice. Will you be doing any Yu-Gi-Oh collecting guide videos? Yeah, I did one for Dark Magician. I have one coming out soon this month, maybe next month. I just don't have enough editors. So if you guys want to edit my videos, let me know and I'll send them to you. I have a bunch of videos that are in backlog that have not been edited yet. That's the main issue. It's the only problem is editing. That's it. If you guys know any really good editors, we follow you and support you from UAE. I wish you great success. Thank you so much, my man. What? How do you say your name? Fayiknoj? Fayiknoj? Wal Al'am. I don't know how to say. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm misreading or something. I know Al'am means, but I don't know what. Fayuknoj. Fayuknoj. I don't know. Is that Arabic? I can't read it. Well, I can read it. I can't understand it. Fayuknuj? Fayuknuj? Fayuknuj. Fayuknuj. What does that mean? Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. I'm gonna hit up the Chinese guys and get on their case to to fix this thing up. I'm gonna get some photos ready and stuff like that, and hopefully, like, you guys will be ordering as it is. And what's it called? Once I get the final product in, if carbon or if 5 layers cost me more, you guys will get that for free. And otherwise, like, if you're ordering on whenever they are released, you'll pay whatever it ends up costing me then. But I'm gonna go conservatively with 55 USD plus $20 shipping. Weren't you looking at perfect fit top loaders? How's it going? Bro, I have so many projects. I'm dying. I'm dying, man. I have another thing. I'm going to Ottawa to film one of the greatest Digimon collections of all time. Okay, like one of the biggest Digimon collections of all time. I can't wait to show you guys that, because I have a lot of knowledge about Digimon. I just don't have like the delivery method to be able to give you guys the information. So I think that video will be a huge, like, it'll be huge. So I think you guys will enjoy that one. He has like everything, like some of the rarest cards of all time. And yeah, he's located really close to me. So yeah, that'll be a really good video. It'll be in Ottawa, Canada. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. Yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Stay tuned for the drop tomorrow, and I'll let you guys go. Thanks again for coming in. No, not new Digimon, like the old vintage one, Digi Battle Series 2, Series 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, take care, guys.